Media Center at the Dow Championship by Rose Zhang and Alexa Pano that will be playing together this week. Just talk a little bit to open things up about how excited you guys both are for the week and the opportunity to play with each other. If Rose, would you like to start?
Of course. I'm super excited. We grew up playing AJGAs together, and we've participated in like Junior Solheim, Junior Ryder Cup together. So it's just super fun to kind of go into this week like knowing a really good friend ever since we were itty bitty, and just going out having fun. This event is so unique on the LPGA schedule, so being able to really just have a partner enjoy the time is very special.
Alexa?
Yeah, I think the theme for this week is just to have as much fun as possible. I mean, we've been looking forward to this for a while now, and like Rose kind of said, growing up together was so special, and now being able to live out our dreams on tour together is really cool, and getting to experience an event as partners is going to be amazing.
And has there been any conversation about the strategy for foursomes versus four ball? I mean, based on if you guys both have, when you played together growing up, you know each other's games a little bit and what kind of complements each other. How are you hoping to kind of mesh that all together this week?
Yeah, I think we're going to play this afternoon and kind of see if there's any strategy on this course. But I don't know. I feel like we know each other's games pretty decently well, and we're quite comfortable with each other, which I think will be to our benefit. But I know she's a great player, so I think we'll do all right.
Rose?
Same goes for her, but I'd say, yeah, we grew up just playing so much golf together. I think she knows my game just as well as a lot of other players when growing up, and same for her. I've seen her hit some crazy shots, so I know she has all the shots in the bag when the time comes.
And just a couple more from me, and then I'll open it up on the Zoom first, and then here in the Media Center. Is there been any discussion about a team name or walk-up song or any options that you all are looking at right now as the deadline approaches?
You can present it.
There's been so much discussion about it, probably more discussion than strategy, but our team name this week is Rolexa, kind of just combining our names. And we're still working on a walk-up song, but yeah, it was probably the hardest decision to make so far.
Yeah, we gave it to the polls on Instagram
Yeah,
for them to kind of be creative with it.
Amazing. I love the fan participation. All right, we'll open it up here on the Zoom with Greg, if you'd like to unmute now and ask your question.
Hi, Rose. I'm out here in your new home of Las Vegas. Just wanted to congratulate you on making the Olympic team, and wanted to ask you a little bit about that. Just your general feelings on the excitement level and how you feel about headed to Paris.
Yeah, I'm super excited. It's honestly something that I never really expected to happen this quick. I just think that I was so warped up on just being able to play week in, week out on the tour against the best in the world, and to be able to compete against the best while representing your own country is honestly such a great honor in itself. It's what every single athlete dreams of. So it's very humbling that I was able to be able to get that spot on the U.S. team and be able to tee it up at the Olympics. I've watched the Olympics ever since I was 5, so being able to see all the other sports, all the other athletes just compete and kind of get that medal, or even just wear their flag with pride, it's something that I've always watched and felt inspired by.
Was it something that was even on your radar, or was it after the win in New Jersey that it kind of clicked that this was a possibility?
Yeah, it was definitely after Jersey where it did click a little bit more. I almost didn't really want to think about it too much, just because there was a lot of golf left to be played early in the season, and Honestly, if I was to only focus on making the Olympics, it would have been a little bit more difficult to play shot by shot, green by green, when I'm out there competing. So I was able to really kind of give myself more of that opportunity to think about it after Jersey.
Yeah. And what is it about the experience you're most looking forward to? Are you going to hang out in the Olympic Village, or are you just going to treat it like another tournament week?
No, I'm going to savor it for sure. I plan on hanging around the Olympic Village. I played the Pan American Games back in 2019, I believe, in Lima, and just being with so many different athletes, seeing everyone doing their own thing, coming in with the medals that they won is. It was a really special experience, and I'm sure the Olympics will definitely top that. But it's something that I want to kind of savor and just enjoy.
And then just one last one about it. I mean, you've had a lot of huge amateur experience, big stages, and then Solheim Cup was a huge stage. Do you think those kind of events will help you? Because this is going to be the biggest worldwide stage you're going to be on.
I think it'll definitely help. Just having the experience of repping the red, white, and blue, going out there and competing not just for yourself but for your country. There's a lot of pride to that, and I think being on those stages, I was able to really experience the blessing of just competing for the U.S. and especially at an Olympic stage. It's going to be kind of surreal being able to do that too. It's obviously a bigger stage, but you just have to treat it as any other golf event when you're playing, but really savoring it is important.
And then Alexa, what's it going to be like to see your good friend playing in the Olympics? What's the experience like as a viewer?
Yeah, I mean, I'm so proud of her. I mean, to be able to do that in the short amount of time that she's been on tour is insane. And obviously very inspiring to me, getting to watch her accomplish all these amazing things. And hopefully in 4 years' time, I'll be able to follow in her footsteps. But I'm so excited to watch her go get that gold.
Great. Thank you.
All right, and along those lines, I was just going to ask too, as one of the younger duos out here this week, how do you hope to use that to your advantage, maybe? And then the second kind of part to that, I was just going to ask about, you guys got out here early on tour. What's it been like to see some of your friends that are kind of working their way up to getting to this point as well? What's it been like to kind of follow along with them? They follow along with you. What's that experience been like?
Yeah, I think, especially when Rose got out on tour, for me, it was kind of like breath of fresh air because everyone knew each other from long term out here. But having one of my childhood friends get out here, it just brought me a lot of familiarity. And I know we root constantly for all of our friends, her old teammates, and eager for them to get out here with us because it's such an amazing experience getting to compete every week with the best in the world, and getting to do that with someone that you consider like a sister or a best friend just makes it even better.
Yeah, when I was back in school, I saw Alexa turn pro, and she was already doing so much on the tour level, and I think I was also just very inspired by that. Just watching her put in the work week in, week out. I know it's a whole lifestyle, and Alexa's been really just living that out. So I was inspired when I came out here, and it was nice to have Alexa to be able to like just bounce back ideas or like moments, even when we have downtimes, to really just, I guess, be able to have fun, interact, and just like genuinely have a friend on tour. That was what really helps me transition to.
All right, Jeremy, do you have a question?
A couple from me. Y'all mentioned both familiarity. So since y'all two are childhood friends, Alexa, this is your second time here. Rose, this is your first. The familiarity with being foursomes and four-ball matches, does that give you guys, I don't know if an advantage, but almost a comfort level when you go out, start playing starting Thursday?
Yeah, I mean, I think trusting each other is a big thing in foursomes, and there's almost no one out here I trust more than Rose, so that's why I picked her as my partner. But yeah, it's a really fun event. Like you said, it's my second time being here, and I had the best time here last year, and so I'm just excited to get to do it again. It's a unique format out here, but I think foursomes is one of my favorite formats in golf, and so I'm really looking forward to teeing it up here again.
Same. I think the thing about foursomes and four ball, just being with a partner, obviously there's a bit more pressure to try to help your partner or contribute to the team. But I think since both of us know that there's always going to be little mishaps on the golf course, it's I'd like to think that it wouldn't waver us too much from just enjoying each other's company when we're out there playing, but also trying to get back into it. So as long as we have that like preparation in front of us, I think it'll be good regardless.
In a follow to that, Stacey Lewis was in here earlier. We asked her, she's playing with Maria, but as the U.S. Solheim Cup captain, and this is a similar type of format and team event, is that in the back of your mind? With you two both played in the Junior Solheim Cup. Rose, you played in the Solheim Cup last year. Do you take that experiences playing in the Solheim Cup and those team events into this week? And is the Solheim Cup going to be in the back of your mind this week?
I mean, yeah, the Junior Solheim Cups, Junior Ryder Cups are really the only other places I've played this kind of format before coming out on tour. So a lot of that experience I used towards this week and getting familiar with having a partner and a team and stuff like that. And so those experiences were super valuable to me and a big reason why I love the foursomes four-ball format so much. And so, yeah, I think Solheim is kind of like always on everyone's mind, but you're kind of putting it in the back of your head and just trying to play the best you can week in and week out, and obviously just enjoy this week.
She couldn't have said it any better.
Awesome. I have one more question for the each of you then. Alexa, we're coming up on the year anniversary of your first win and your birthday. What's it going to be like to kind of relive some of those memories, seeing the pictures back again on your phone, Snapchat memories, everything like that?
Yeah, I mean, it's exciting. I think 20 is a big number. I'm leaving my teens, which is scary, but yeah, it's exciting. I mean, I don't think we have an event that ends on my birthday this year, but I know the British Open is pretty close, so maybe we'll try and like resurge some of that magic that I had last year.
I like it. And then one more Olympic question for you, Rose. Just talk a little bit about the start of turning pro and the excitement with that and how it's led to Solheim, kind of just the whole year and a little bit more and that kind of journey that you've had.
Yeah, it honestly still feels like a blur just because everything happens so fast and so quick. That summer, just finishing nationals, then announcing I turned pro, playing Mizuho, getting my tour card, and then playing the rest of the majors really well that year helped set up just my position to be able to make it to Solheim, and it was not on my radar at all because I mean I was full on expecting to go to Q school in the fall, but being able to play in front of such huge crowds in Spain and actually being teammates with the people that I watched on TV with Stacey as my captain, it was such a dream, and couldn't have had a better rookie season or a more fulfilling one. I always said that I wanted to learn a lot from just the inside the ropes, outside the ropes of tour life, and that's what I've been trying to do. And honestly, I think this year has been a lot more learning curves than even last year, because now that I'm settled in, I'm slowly still navigating what tour life is about.
Amazing. Well, thank you both for your time, Team Real Alexa. Appreciate it.
Thank
Have a
you.
good week.
Thank you.
All right. So,